Hi everybody, we have an Australian Labradoodle puppy allocation video today. Hi, I'm Claire from Isle Doodles. These are the mini Labradoodle puppies from our 2-a-T litter, and today in this video the puppies are going to tell all of their families which family they've chosen to be their forever family. So in the video we're going to go through all the puppies in their birth order. We're going to tell you a little bit about what each family was looking for in their new little Labradoodle puppy, and then we're going to tell you a little bit about each of the puppies and why they felt they would be a good fit. So starting with our firstborn light blue collar boy, this little guy is off as a breeder prospect. This little fellow is hoping to become a little stud muffin puppy. What a tough job. So he is going to be going to our breeder friend Cheyenne in Powell River. Now the reason why Cheyenne picked this little doll was because of his temperament and because of his structure. So structurally speaking, his conformation, that is a very nice match with the Australian Labradoodle breed standard. And that's of course what we're always looking for when we choose a breeding dog. And then the other thing, of course, is temperament. Little light blue, and everyone in this litter just has the most lovely temperaments. Tippy and Tig together produced 6 puppies, all boys, who just are all so wonderfully balanced. It is definitely one of the nicest litters we have ever had in terms of balance. These puppies are all quiet, but they're also all confident. Light blue has a lovely way about him where he has no concerns. He's not the least bit worried about anything, but he's also extremely calm and has an inner confidence. He's very much like his father Tig, very gentlemanly, very mature, and just a very lovely combination of fun, cute, good looks, and just a whole lot of confidence. So that's our light blue color boy off to Powell River with our friend Cheyenne. Next we have Silver Collar. Silver Collar is our handsome black and white tri-boy. He is a full phantom as well as a party, but because of the white markings you don't see the phantom other than on his eye chits and the side of his face. Now Silver Collar has a name, and he is going to become part of Diane and Dan's family in Parksville, and his name is Bert. So Diane and Dan were looking for a walking companion, a family dog to complete their family, and also a dog who was going to be great fitting in with their elderly cat. Their kitty is 17 years old. Now all of the puppies in this litter are in our Head Start program, so they've all been enjoying lots and lots of extra training as a result, including Bert going over to Taylor's place to meet her cat. We don't have a cat, so that Bert can learn how to be good friends with the kitty. Now Bert, this is a playful and fun puppy. Oh my goodness, he is just the cutest little thing too, with his one black eye patch. Bert is a puppy who is very receptive, so he's going to be a breeze to learn together with. He will do whatever it is you ask, and he is always looking to make you happy. Very adaptable, so you can take him anywhere and do anything with him and he'll be completely happy about it. He is an independent puppy, so at any time there's something going on with a home office or a need to have a quiet time, he is independent enough to amuse himself, keep himself occupied, be quiet, and not in the least bit concerned that you've left him to his own devices. He's gregarious, super friendly. He will get along with anyone and everyone. It doesn't matter what age they are. All these puppies, you're going to hear me use the same adjectives for all of them, but it is an extremely consistent litter with really just the most lovely qualities. I'm really going to miss having them. They've just been so much fun to have around. So that is Mr. Silver Collar boy Bert off to Parksville with Diane and Dan. Here you go, Mr. Bert. Next is Tan Collar Boy, and Tan Collar Boy also has a name, and he is going to be going to live with Colleen and James in Victoria, and his name is Elliott. Right, Elliott? Hello, my boy. Now, because these puppies are all in Head Start, they've already all started learning their names too. Isn't that right, Elliott? Yes, you know your name. And look at that good eye contact. I love it. Colleen and James were looking for a puppy that was cuddly and would enjoy doing lots of hiking, able to work in a home office and be in a home office from time to time. And James said he wanted a puppy who was bigger than their previous dog, who was a Bichon. So the puppy could keep up with them on all their hikes. And he also said he wanted a dog who was a little bit more intelligent. Well, James, I'm happy to tell you that Elliott is going to check all those boxes and more. Elliott is probably the most mature puppy in this litter. He's super cuddly, as you can see. He leans right into me. He has his head in my neck. He just adores people, and that is all people. Doesn't matter if you are old, young, male, female. He just loves everyone. He's good with everyone, any situation. It doesn't bother him if it's noisy. He's perfectly content if it's a quieter home. He loves to play, but when he plays, he's not a goofy puppy. When he plays, he is really fun to play with. It's easy to play with him. He's gentle. He has a very nice mouth. And he'll do whatever is asked of him. So if it's client day, clients are coming over, or there's telephone calls to be made during the day in the office, you can put him easily into the home office, give him a chew toy and a couple of toys, and he'll just sit and wait until you're finished working. And he's bigger than a Bichon for sure, or he will be. He's not right now, but he's not going to be a huge dog. So very easy to still be able to pick up and put into the car when you're off on a hiking adventure. So that's Elliott off to Victoria with Colleen and James. Next we have Mr. Black Collar. Mr. Black Collar does not have a name yet. And he is going to be going to Victoria, and he's going to be living with Sylvia, Kevin, their children, and Sylvia's sister. Now, Sylvia was looking for a best friend, and also they both wanted a puppy who was able to go on walks, a very cuddly puppy, a puppy who could go to work with Kevin from time to time, and of course a puppy who was going to be a wonderful friend to the children. Now, this allocation video is a surprise for the children, as they don't know until right now that they're getting any puppy, and now this is your puppy. So little Black Collar, he is the sweetheart of the litter. Oh, talk about a wonderful choice for a best friend. Now, Sylvia, I don't know you particularly well, but my sense from our interactions is you're a very kind and gentle woman, and so is Black Collar. He is gentle, he's sweet, he wants to make everyone happy, and I think the two of you are just going to be like this. You are going to be the closest and the best of friends. But this is not a puppy who is going to say, oh, Sylvia's my person and I don't like anyone else. He'll also be happy to share himself with Jennifer and the children, and of course with Kevin as well. He'll be happy doing whatever it is you like. Now, Jennifer has a friend, Eric, who has one of our other puppies from a few years ago, whose name is Henry. So they also wanted their puppy to be good friends with Henry and to be able to play with Henry. Well, Black is going to be just perfect at that. He has tremendous respect for other dogs. He knows when it is and isn't appropriate to be coming up and interacting with the dog. He knows his place. He's a quiet and thoughtful boy. He's very intelligent. He will not have any trouble learning what you're trying to teach him. So a really good choice for a first dog. And when you have your professional trainer, he is going to respond so well. And I'll bet you the trainer says, holy smokes, I'd never know this was your first dog. He'll show off and make you look terrific. He has wonderful eye contact and really just loves being with others. And because you have an extended family all living together, the perfect choice. He's a very, very confident puppy, not shy at all. He's lovely and outgoing, but he's not outgoing in your face. He just is like, oh sure, I want to like you. I want to love you. I like everything and everyone. So that's little Black Collar. We can't wait to find out his name. Off to Victoria with Sylvia, Kevin, the kids, and Jennifer. There we go, sweetheart. Next we have Purple Collar. And Purple Collar does have a name as well. Purple Collar is going to be living with Eva, Jay, and Ona in West Vancouver, and his name is Lolo. Now this family was looking for their very first family dog, a dog who would do well in a home office, and a dog who would get them out into the neighborhood and meet new people. They haven't lived in West Vancouver for very long, and so they wanted a dog who would help break the ice. And what's better way to meet people than to be out with the most adorable and cute little puppy named Lolo. So Lolo is absolutely perfect as a first-time dog. Hey, handsome. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He is going to also be really a good choice for in the home office. Lolo is independent. He is well able to entertain himself and find things to do that make him happy. So you can work away and not have to have any concerns. Working with a professional trainer, this dog is going to be a beautifully trained dog that just shows off to the world what a wonderful puppy you have. He's playful, he's gregarious, just the right type of personality for meeting new people and dogs. Now, I grew up in West Vancouver. My cousin lived just up the road from where Eva, Jay, and Ona live, and I'm familiar with the dogs and some of the people in the immediate neighborhood. And I know Mr. Lolo is going to be just the most perfect entree to meet all those people and dogs. He's the puppy who's going to be confident enough to come up and say, "Hey, hi, I'm Lolo. These are my humans. Let's be friends." But he's not a puppy who's going to be crazy wild and jumping all over people and turning people off. He's going to be just that lovely combination of friendly without being in your face too much. He's also just great for Ona. Now, we had the opportunity to meet Ona, and she is just the most lovely 5-year-old girl. She's very gentle. She was extremely good with all the puppies. But it's important when you have a young child that you have a puppy who is sturdy enough emotionally and physically to be able to withstand what a 5-year-old is up to. So when Ona has her friends over, there's lots of movement and activity, and they're and little girls like to touch, and they might even want to dress them up. They might even want to pretend you're a girl, Lolo. I don't know. But this is the puppy who is able to withstand all of that with a wonderful demeanor. He's not going to be frazzled by that. He's not going to run away petrified of a whole bunch of young girls. In fact, I expect at Ona's next birthday party, you'll be the hit. You'll be the best present of all. So that's Lolo off to West Vancouver with Eva, Jay, and Ona. And that leaves our little red collar boy. And red collar boy also has a name, and obviously our family knows who is getting him, as he is the last puppy in the litter. So Mr. Red's name is Theodore James, probably going to be known as Theo. And Theo is going to live with May, Everett, Emily, Liam, Clara, and Benji in Parksville. So they were looking for a family dog. Now Benji, the one name I mentioned there, is a dog. So Benji's 6 and about 20 pounds. So it was really important that we take Benji into consideration as well as everyone else when assigning a puppy to this litter. So they wanted a family dog who was going to be loving, good with Benji, and up for adventure. Right? So Theodore James, that is quite a handle for a puppy. There's a reason for that name. The family has a very close friend named Jamie who lives in Calgary, who has a connection with Reynold. Complicated one that we won't get into here, but it was Jamie who hooked the family up with us through knowing Reynold. And so they are honoring that by including James in Theo's name. So I just think that's great. We had a chance to meet the family before the puppies were even conceived. And I couldn't think of a better match for this family than this little guy. Theo's outgoing, he's confident, he's very friendly and kissy. He is so much fun. He is just perfect for a family with 3 children. He is going to be so up for all the adventures, walking on the beach, whatever activity you guys are up to. He'll love going on the trips that you do on Vancouver Island. He is fun, fun, fun. This is the most fun puppy. And adventure, well, that really should be his middle name instead of James, but I think we could use it as his third name. Great with other dogs. He's very respectful. He understands when it's okay to be forward and when it's necessary to hang back a bit. As for working in the home office, he is independent enough to entertain himself. He knows when to be quiet, and he is just outstanding at all those things. And he's just a little squiggle butt right now and full of love and kisses. Just a great boy. So that's Theo off to Parksville with May, Everett, Emily, Liam, Clara, and Benji. And that's all of our puppies in this litter. We're not going to go into anything else today, no education, because it's just fun to know which puppy is going to be coming home with you in just a very short period of time. And this is likely our last video from Van Isle Doodles for 2021. Just want to say a special thank you to everyone who watches our videos. We so appreciate you being here. Love all of your comments. We love getting to know you all a little bit. The wonders of YouTube are fantastic for that. So we hope you've really enjoyed our videos this year. We hope you stay subscribed to our channel. We always try to give you fresh and new information as much as possible. And thanks so much for watching, and all the best for 2022.